So before we go to the meditation, we have to little bit understand the background of this practice. So even before the Buddha, in this all human civilizations, from the ancient time to today and even in the future, all the time people have few questions. Who I am, from where I came, what I am doing here, what will happen to me, after death where I go. These are all common questions. All the time people have this. Everyone struggling to find the answer for that. And all the religions trying to explain regarding these questions. So when it comes to Buddhism, and today mainly you can see three pillars. One is self-realization, another one is the study part, another one is culture. So in the early Buddhism, that means in the beginning of the Buddha's life, first 20 years, the always that Buddha explained regarding to recognize who I am, self-understanding. So the basic level of Buddhism, that is the foundation. And also in the meditation, whatever the question come out of in your life, the most of question come because you didn't recognize this. And you understood it in a different way. And with the different understanding, when you react to certain things, you get the different result. So basically, that whatever happen around you, not a reason for you to deal with the world. So it is very important, you have to recognize what is happening inside you. When you are able to recognize that, you can come out of from this all the difficulties. So in the first level, the very meaning of this practicing meditation, self-understanding, self-realization. Once you recognize yourself, that knowledge will take you to understand the most of things. So when it comes to self, what is the most important thing in this head to toes, this body? The most important thing is the breathing. So when you are able to observe the breathing and recognize the nature of it, and it will show you the nature of the body, the nature of the mind. When you have understand it within yourself, your bodily, verbally and mentally actions become more clear, and that clarity will take you to a higher level of understanding. So that's why we're going to observe the inhalation, exhalation. So when you observe the inhalation, exhalation, in the beginning you have to recognize, you should not think about the inhalation, exhalation. You have to observe and recognize, not by thinking and understanding. So all the time when you practice meditation, remember, the purpose should be self-realization. Maybe you have many other difficulties, many issues. Maybe you want to come out of a personal problem, disease, and the mental situation, and many kind of difficulties. But forget that all. Don't try to keep thinking about it. And there is something I want to mention. When people have problems, when they keep thinking about the problem, to find a solution, some people say, oh, I practice meditation about my problem. When you thinking again and again and again, the problem become everywhere, and it to overtake your consciousness. But here, remember, you have to drop it down. So whatever the difficulty, let it be there, drop it down, bringing your mind to the inhalation exhalation. So I'm going to teach you the technique, and so you have to be very clear. The main purpose of this practice, not to gain any kind of higher mental powers, or not to kind of like become an unnatural person, or not to kind of like visualizing, dreaming, you get into a different kind of lifestyle. No, this will help you to recognize who you are. That self-understanding will take you to self-awareness. That self-awareness will take you to self-realization. When the person able to recognize the self, that it will help to understand everything around the self. So, in the beginning, our mental object should be the inhalation, exhalation, and step by step, we're going to focus to the breathing, and we go with that inhalation and exhalation. So, in the next video, we're going to explain the technique.